Hey y'all, it's me. Uh, I don't know if y'all can see it, but I've got a little pink in my hair right here. I just was checking it out to see how it worked. And the reason I chose pink is it matched my shirt I'm wearing, so kind of looks purple, but it's actually pink. My shirt actually looks, it's fuchsia. It's a pink purple. Okay, anyway, guess what I finished? Yeah, I'm gonna do something for y'all I shouldn't, but this is it. I don't know if you can see it. It's like everywhere. There's a small square, two square thing in the middle, which I can find it somewhere. Anyway, there's a two small square in the center that's green. Green. And then there's a white around it, then green, then white, then green. It ends in green, but it's like huge because it's supposed to go over the sides of a queen size bed. So, yeah, it's like all over my lap. I'm like from the bottom of the chair to where I am now, it's like humongously messy right now because I just unfolded it. Okay. All right. See, there's the middle one. But that's basically what it looks like, is it's like, green, white, green, white. Moved too fast for y'all to see it, but I'm sorry. I gotta get this thing folded up. I'm burning up. That thing's so hot. It's gonna keep my grandnephew warm. Also, I'm doing something, y'all. I don't know if y'all want to do it. Y'all don't have to because it's kind of expensive, but I wanted to try to do it anyway. It's not that expensive. It's okay. What I'm doing, I got some mail in that I ordered from Hershner's. And what it is I'm waiting for my Mary Maxim to come in. I ordered a ripple blanket from Hershner's and a ripple blanket from Mary Maxim. Since I've never done a ripple blanket before, I figured this would be a good way for me to see whose instructions are clearer that I can understand, and the yarn and all that other stuff, and the pattern too. I mean, I did choose a plainer pattern for the Mary Maxim, so I know it's going to be a little plainer, but it was the only one that was the same price as this one. So I was trying to keep them comparable, you know, price wise and everything else. I can tell you this much: Mary Maxim's shipping was higher. Sad to say, they really were. Hershner's was a lot less. But I wanted to show you what I got from Hershner's. And hold on. Ooh, I got a Lion brand yarn catalog for 2020. It's all their new yarns and everything's in here. Patterns. Okay. Now ready? Here's the Hershner's. Well, of course I pulled it out backwards. But you can see it's blues. It's just a nice little ripple. Yeah, it doesn't really look much like a ripple here, does it? Maybe a gentle ripple. I don't know. It says ripple, so I'm going to go with ripple. Called Ocean Waves, and it's in all different shades of blue. And it's made with Afghan yarn, which unfortunately for me looks like it's a 2. I mean, it's really small, y'all. I'm probably going to have to use a, I don't know, 3.5 on this. Well, at least I can check the yarn, see how it feels. I may have to scoot this yarn and go with a different yarn, but at least I can check the yarn. Anybody like chew? Oh, this is actually soft. Not that soft, but it's softer than their worsted 8. I was absolutely right. It's a 2. Yeah, how about that? It's 100% acrylic though, but it's a Afghan yarn. But it's a tube. That's going to be a tiny thing to deal with. Hang on, I get these pop-up things in the middle of my face. And if I can't see me, I get to worry that y'all can't see me. I know that sounds crazy, but there it is. All right, I'm going to set this down. But it does say it's an intermediate level, which I'm kind of taking a chance here. It's approximately 45 by 50 with a number 2 yarn, which is kind of weird. What size needle are they using? A 4mm. That's going to be that's a fairly large size blanket for such small, tiny yarn. Okay, well, you know, here I go. Oh, yeah, here I go. That's it. It's the Blue Waves, Ocean Waves Afghan. And it was the only one I could find that was the same price as the one from Mary Maxim. So, already, I'm in for a challenge because you know how I feel about lightweight yarn. But I've got those needles that my wonderful sister got me that keep all the hooks the same size because of the grip. It's one of those light up ones, but it's the one that needs the wrench thing to hook it up. So that's okay. Ooh, I got 10% off. Oh yeah, my little thing. Yeah, shipping on this was $8. Yeah, it's expensive. But anywho, I've been watching everybody's videos, and it is Mother's Day, so happy Mom's Day to everybody. All my moms out there, and even the ones who won't be moms yet, but will in the future, or if you don't want kids, for baby mamas. That counts. It really does, because they're like your babies. So that's about it. I've just been working on that blanket. So glad to get it done. I have to go sew a couple of things for my sister, and then I can get started on a different project. But I had to finish that first so that I could do her sewing, so that I can get back to working on my stuff, which is what I've been trying to do. But I'm going to go put this blanket over at her house. That's why I'm going to head and filming this now. I'm going to head. See, I had this already about, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes ago. What happened was I ran out of tea, so I had to make tea and get it ready so that I had my tea. I know, I'm crazy, y'all. Yeah, I've been watching some weird YouTube, y'all. Really weird. I'm just gonna have to, kind of learn how to type, like Madonna said. Yeah. Sometimes you type something in and you end up in places you never expected to see. I think I burned my eyes one night. I had to go boop, 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 reset everything because I didn't want that on my TV. It'd be on my internet, showing that I watched it. I don't need that. Who needs that? Crazy stuff. And it's funny because if you're like crocheting like I do and you just leave it running and you're watching crochet videos, eventually it'll skip to a different subject. Just out of the blue, different subject completely. And so you end up watching documentaries, and I watched The Secret Life of Ants the other day. Yeah, wasn't really interested in it, but it was background noise to help work on this blanket. So it was something mindless that I could listen to while I work. And then, oh, by the way, I joined all the squares with a slip stitch. Just the regular going around. I hope. Can somebody let me know if they've used that stitch and how long that stays? Because if it doesn't stay for long, I'm sending the yarn that goes with it, because you can't find that green anymore. Sending that yarn, leftover yarn, with them, with the blanket, so that if it comes loose, they can just slip it back up together. Does that make sense? I think I'm going to do that anyway. I mean, it's not a big deal, just, throw it back together, but I don't want anybody to, be without the yarn that they need to do it. So thinking ahead. Um, let's see. I'm thinking about it. I can't really think of anything else going on, y'all. I haven't been out of the house since the last time, which was, I don't know. I mean, I haven't been out of like this compound where my sister and my house is. I haven't been to town in, I don't know, almost 4 weeks, maybe. So I haven't really seen a whole lot of people. I don't know, it may have been 3 weeks. Anyway, it's been a while. So, me and social gracious never got along great to start with. I've just never been really good at talking to people. Because I tend to say what's on my mind, and a lot of people don't like that. And I've learned that it's best that I just don't socialize with people who don't understand that, I say whatever's on my mind. And I do a lot. As my sisters. But yeah, so I mean my daughter sent me a video of her little girl last night telling her, Mom, it's time to go to bed. I was like, oh my gosh, this is a 3-year-old, y'all. I said, honey, you've got a problem there. This one thinks she's telling you what to do. Oh boy, you got your hands full on that one. So yeah, she's a mess. It's the youngest one, the last one. So she had her 5 and done. I would have quit after 3, but she likes her 5, and I love her 5. So I love all her babies. They're so sweet. Anyway, she's got them all signed. Summer was talking about online school, doing this curriculum and everything like that. Well, she has always homeschooled. And it's starting to get to a point where her her level of involvement needs to back off a little because she may be helping them a little too much, if you know what I mean. So she signed them all 4 of the older ones from 10, 8, 7, 5, I think 5, no, 4, no, it may be 5 year olds. They all have their own laptops and they go to computer classes, which is it's an online learning thing that she signed them up for, and it's all 4 of them go to different classes, different, educational levels, and they can go as fast or as slow as they want, and they can, get ahead or they can fall behind, or it's just kind of not a template where everybody has to learn this exact same way. It's catered to each child. It's kind of tailored to how the child learns and stuff. And we found out, which I knew, and I know she did kind of deep down, but she didn't want to admit it, that her youngest son is has sensory issues. Like if he's just playing and stuff, he can't hold still. He literally cannot hold still. If you tell him to sit there, he's like shaking or bouncing or something. I mean, he's always constantly moving. He never stops. So when I made his blanket, I was glad I made it because it was heavy. And I don't know how many of y'all are aware, but with ADD children or ADHD children, they tell you a weighted blanket is really helpful for helping them to sleep because it keeps them calm and everything. So it's the comforting weight that gives them that calm. So I've made all my ADHD grandkids and nephews and everybody else a blanket to help them out with that so that they can, but she put a weighted blanket on him